Well, Minister in the Presidency, Kumbutso Ntshavheni, says the Cabinet will be guided by one government policy. This new executive will have the responsibility of tackling crime in the province's hotspot provinces such as Gauteng. We'll bring you the latest from another location in Gauteng with Ziniko Mhlaba, who looks at the provisions that the provincial government is making towards addressing the issue of crime. And crime wears many heads in the province, not only in terms of gender-based violence, but also contact crimes and street crimes. Ziniko, you were in a location earlier this morning in the Johannesburg CBD, and this is the site of a number of smash and grabs and crimes that happen spontaneously as people are going to work and people are going to get their public transport. You are now in Diepsloot, or just confirm for me exactly where your location is this afternoon, but you're continuing to talk to residents about their experience with crime and their demands of the incoming administration provincially to do something that really shifts the needle in terms of their experience.
You are correct, Imani. We're in Diepsloot, rather, in the northern areas of Johannesburg. This is a very, very problematic, or used to be a problematic, region for the government here when it comes to law enforcement. Remember that for the past 2 years, we've seen several, community protests taking place, and of course also saw mass shootings taking place here in Diepsloot, which required or needed the intervention from national government when it comes to allocating and directing more resources towards capping crime here in Diepsloot. So it's been almost a year since those heightened protests which were related to crime. Also remember that this is a place that has about 6 or over 5 informal settlements, depending on these police stations for services when it comes to community safety and crime-related matters. So let's find out now from the CPF in this region how things are looking like at this point, 12 months after the national intervention took place here in Diepsloot. I'm joined by Mautla Maela, who's the chairperson of CPF here in Diepsloot. In that day, it's been almost a year. We used to come here almost on a weekly basis to come and cover stories that related to mass shootings, crime protests. How do you describe the situation now, 12 months later?
Okay. No, thanks to you, the presenter. I think now the situation in Diepsloot is calm. For the last 3 months, I think they've arrested around 10 people. They were from Tembisa in Kalfontein, and all of them, they are illegal immigrants from Zimbabwe, in the same area called Cholocho in Zimbabwe, not all areas in Zimbabwe, in the area called Cholocho in Zimbabwe. They are the ones who have been given problem in Diepsloot, killing people in Diepsloot. The detective have declined bail. They've opposed bail for those guys. They are still behind the bars. And it was the effort of the detective from Diepsloot and the community members. It was not because of national intervention. It was our detective in Diepsloot working together with community members, giving them information.
Talk to us about the relations now amongst the community members here, especially in informal settlements. We know that the major issue was the fact that community members or locals from Diepsloot were accusing people from other countries of crime. Can you describe the situation and the relations now? We also remember that police were also emphasizing the point that they can't access these informal settlements because of the road infrastructure, which is not existing, which makes things very difficult for law enforcement to come in and patrol and ensure that they respond timely. Have those issues been addressed?
Yeah, I think people of Diepsloot, they are not xenophobic, but they hate people that are here doing crime. Irrespective whether you are from this country, even people that are from South Africa, those that are doing crime, we hate crime. So I think the issue is that we cannot, that the situation now is completely all right. We need the city of Joburg to come to the party, especially JRA, to come to the part to grade the roads and access roads in the informal settlement. We are pleased that City Power have installed the high mast light, the Apollo light, the one that are using solar. So we need housing in terms of shacks here to come on party again, to come and help us. So, but now the situation in Diepsloot is calm. We are working together, and what I want to appreciate again is that We have got 2 police officers that have been arrested by the anti-crime prevention, anti-corruption unit, they want to take bribe from someone in Riverside View. So those police officers, they've been arrested, and I think for the last 2 years, 2 years ago, they've arrested again 2 police officers. Yeah. They've been dismissed because of corruption here in this police station. And now they've arrested 2 of them again. We wish, because now they're busy with internal investigation and internal, processes of SAPS. Our wish as the community members and leaders, our wish is that even these ones, they must be dismissed. Because most of the time when the community members say the police are corrupt, it was this situation, they say, no, the police are not corrupt, but the corrupt element within the SAPS, they have been taken out now. We are pleased as community leaders.
During the heightened periods of protests, one of the issues which committee members were complaining about, especially CPF, were saying they do not have adequate resources to fight crime, whether it's the necessary tools and training. Have those things been offered to you, whether it's training, whether it's ensuring that you've got basic technology equipment to communicate with the members of police when it comes to protecting whatever is happening within your communities?
No, in terms of equipment, we are still lacking equipment, but even though we don't have adequate equipment as a CPF, but we are patrolling. We are part of patrollers every Saturday and Sunday. We join the station in terms of patrolling our area. But we wish, because now they've said the Department of Community Safety, it has been centralized in Premier's office. We don't know how is it going to work, but we wish the Premier of Gauteng, Mr. Panyasal Suf, we know he's an active man and he can listen to us when we speak to him. We wish to meet him at the CPF at Diepsloot and the community leaders so that we tell him about other issues that we need, especially the issue of radios, the torch when we patrol during the night. And now we are pleased that they've given us, we've got the bus, 10-seater bus that we've been given by the district of Johannesburg, of SAPS, dedicated to the CPF to make sure that we run our programs. We are pleased that General Mtombeni from the province and General Masha from the district, they've listened to our plea. They've given us takes so we can run our programs now. Is that why you can see that the crime in Diepsloot now it's,
Okay,
thank you.
That's Mr. Maela there, just giving us a sense of how the situation is. Diepsloot, very pleased community members when it comes to crime in this community, as he was saying just now, that as CPF, they are trying their best, and of course there is some help that is coming from SAPS in the province, but also in Johannesburg, the district, which assists them in terms of their fight and efforts to curb crime here in Diepsloot. So that's the latest from us here. Iman, it's back to you.